Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another special edition of the Talk with Taj Show, and I'm your host, Taj Longino. Log on to the official website at www.talkwithtaj.com. I have the pleasure of being on the phone right now with a very special guest. Let's give it up for author, entrepreneur, Cheron Griffin. How are you today?
I am wonderful. How are you, sir?
Doing good, doing good. And I mean, like, we spoke previously before we started,
Yes.
and we got a lot to cover. We got a lot to cover.
We do. But I wanted to say thank you first for allowing me to grace your audience. So thank you. I'm honored.
Now, when I was reading about you, I read that you are a dental hygienist and that you walked away from that practice to pursue other avenues. Speak about that and let our listeners know from the working class how challenging, how difficult of a decision that was to walk away from a career, something that you put hours and years into from college, and just make that you had a solid financial income that you were receiving on a consistent basis, and to walk away from all that to pursue something pursue a vision that you felt would be more beneficial to the world. Speak about that and how you ultimately came to that decision.
Okay. Well, practicing dental hygiene, I started that when I was about 23. And I did that because I had 3 babies at that time that I had to take care of financially alone. So even the struggle of going to school, it was something that I had to do for my children. But as time went on, I knew that that's not what I wanted to do with my life. Oftentimes, and I would talk to my patients about my goals and my dreams. And eventually I just made the conscious decision and through prayer just told God, God, I had enough. I can't do this anymore. Because it was wearing on me. My neck started to hurt. My back started to hurt. My hands started to hurt as well. And I couldn't do it. I had about 20 years and on and off, and I was tired. So to walk away from it all wasn't a very hard decision for me. It was something that I had to do to pursue what I was called to do. Yes, the money wasn't there like it had been, because when I started practicing hygiene, I started at 20 an hour. When I left, I tapped out at 45 an hour. So I had a great income. But God was so good that he allowed my then husband to get back in the military, and because we were moving, I was able to get unemployment for 2 years. So, I'm a saver. So I was allowed to save my money. And that's how I lived, and once I came out of it, I really started my organization, mentoring young girls in the Hinesville, Georgia area, and God really blessed with that through grants, me with my own building and having about 35 girls in that facility at one time. So that was a blessing, to be able to change lives in a different way. Not saying that I didn't change a life as far as, practicing dental hygiene, because it is dental health care. But to change a spirit, to change a soul is totally different than caring for someone's teeth. So it wasn't a hard decision for me. It was like, okay, God, I thank you that I have the opportunity to get out of it, and let's see where we're going from here.